Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this Gamot, or Gamot, I'm never quite sure. But while I have the rules here, I don't want to bog everything down by just going over the rules. So I shall explain them as we play. Because this is my character. Now, I should be using 21 tokens, but that's hard to count out, so 20 and 1. This is the dungeon. We have to lay out 4 cards for the first room. Oh my. That's good and bad. You have to equip every weapon that's in a room, which means we have to equip and then discard. And we're going to put discards, gosh golly gee whiz, like up here. That's the discard pile, because there is a discard pile. And then we will equip this weapon. Now I need to fight these 2 creatures before we can exit this dungeon. She has a strength of 8. This skeleton has a strength of 4. That is a strength of 10. So we take the 10 and we wipe out the sorceress. The sorceress is now dead. That means I can only attack creatures of a base 8. Well, I mean, this is what my weapon is at. So that makes much more sense than what I was trying to say originally. Which means I can only attack things of a 7 or less. Well, this is a 4, so that's not an issue. We kill the skeleton. But then the skeleton replaces the sorceress. So now I can only kill things of a 3 or less with that warhammer. Oh. Now, at least I have a weapon. If you don't have a weapon, you take full damage from the monster. They're full base strength. And then they go to the bottom of the deck. Now, since you're trying to run through the entire deck to do the dungeon, putting cards at the bottom, that's that's not a good thing. Well, we have a magical ring. You know, play this card immediately. You may choose to reshuffle the deck, or you may choose to discard it. I'm not going to shuffle the deck. I just started. So we're going to discard that immediately, which means I have a potion. I'm going to put the potion down here because it will heal me up to 7 hit points. I have to use my weapon here against these 2 critters. Problem is, it is going to break the first time I use it. So I'm going to attack this Black Knight. Well, the difference between these is 5. So I take 5 points of damage and my weapon is destroyed. So we take that off of there. And then we take this 20-sided die and we find the 15. That is how many hit points I have now. That's not good. However, yeah, this is going to be bad because I have to fight this sorceress. And I get hit for 8 because I have no weapon. So let's take this. That takes me down to 7, doesn't it? Ow. These games run fast. And unfortunately, she goes to the bottom of the deck, which means if I survive, I will face her again. However, I'm going to take this potion and I'm going to guzzle it. And I'm going to gain back 7 of these points, bringing me to 14. There it is. I'll just put that right there, actually. So now we need lay down the next room. Using my right hand is just, I have the lid of my tablet dangling down, so it's in the way of my right arm. Thing is, I am basically ambidextrous, so it doesn't bother me. I was trying to use my right mostly because I've used my right hand dominantly in videos, but I don't care which side I use, so I'm using my left now, just exclusively. Okay, so you have to equip weapons. This weapon blows. Oh my God. No. That's 19 points of damage. That I only have 14 hit points. I am dead. I was just murdered by the dragon here. That's how fast these games go. So let's gather up all of these. And we'll put this back at 21. And we'll just take these. This is how I have to shuffle. Because I can't shuffle like a normal person, especially with my nerve damage. I just take these, thank goodness for plastic envelopes, and then just boom, now they're shuffled into the deck. Because the deck was shuffled, aside from the fact that I went and did it like wrong. Oh my God, what did I do? Well, just a moment here. Now, of course, I gotta take these and then just reshuffle the entire thing. Because we just took a look at what the deck was. And then, come on, Squidge. There we go. You see? I am an idiot, and I do apologize for being one. Alright. Now, the first room of the new dungeon. It's good and bad. I'm going to move this over a little bit this way, which means we can move these over a little bit this way. Now, I have a weapon. I can, well, you have to use the weapon. Well, this is 11 minus, well, 17 minus 11 is 6, which would take me down to 15. And then I get hit with the worm, and it brings me down to 0. Which means already this game of Gamot is over. See how quickly they can go. Let us gather these up, and we will shuffle these into the deck. Hopefully, right side up to right side up. All right. Now for our third game of Gamot. Running the Gamot. I have no idea how it's pronounced. Gamot, Gamot, Gamble Putty. That's an old Monty Python routine thing. Here we go. And then one more. I'm dead. I have no weapon, which means I take base strength of each and every one of these to my hit points directly, and they go to the bottom of the deck. Well, let's start our fifth game of Gamot. We're gonna just sort of squidge these in away from each other so that they're not just right next to each other. Now for the next room. It's even more deadly when you put in the Den of the Hydra. Well, that got all knocked over. Oh, well, the Iron Shield. You have to use a shield if you have one. And the potion. But that's only going to take away 3. So I'm going to take 17. And then it's broken. And then I'm going to take that. Well, what's 17? 21, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm going to be down to 4. Take that and have 10. I'm going to attack that guy, but then I'll be down to 1. That was a rather horrific end to this room. I wish I hadn't died so quickly. Well, I mean, not died, but I wish my weaponry had been better. But we were making it at least oh, gods. Well, you see, the thing is, you can run out of a room. Problem is, I mean, you can flee, but you have to leave one there, and you have to come back to them. There is nothing that I can do against these. Let's put the 20 back to this one, because guess who just died in the Gamot again? Well, well, well. They go quickly. Let us see what's in the entrance to the dungeon this time. Oh, I think I'm a debtor. I put that in upside down before. So let's put it in properly into the deck at random. Oh, that's actually good. Okay, I have to equip and then discard, and then equip and then take, and then I have to attack. I do defeat it. I take 4 points of damage, which would put this at 16, 17. Let's try to find the 17. But at the same time, you know, all of a sudden, I have to double check on that. Because I have become confused on the... You know, they talk about subtract the weapon strength from the monster strength. If the monster strength is higher, subtract the weapon strength from the monster strength, you then suffer the damage. Take the defeated monster card on top of your weapon, sliding it down to just enough to display the weapon's base strength. Well, okay. I guess that means I'm fine? I took the damage, so we're going to go with that then. Except I'm going to take the potion, which brings me up 18, 19, 20, 21. You can only max out at 21. So let's find the 20. It's on the other side of the 1. We'll move that over. We'll discard that, and we'll put that over there. Okay, next room. We managed to survive one of the... Oh, that's good and bad. Oh, God. Oh, God. But, one of these days I'll get them all shuffled properly. You see, I was doing well, except you have to take this, and then you have to equip it, but I want the golden trident. You have to equip the weapons. So now I've got the golden trident. That's still 10 points, which brings me down to 11, and then the rock golem. So that was that game of Gamot. Actually, I would say we're still on the first game. Okay, these are not facing at odds. So they're in there at random-ish, because I can't shuffle. Let's see what's in the first room as we enter. Well, this is actually good. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we're going to take that, and then we have to, equip and then discard these so that we have this. On to the second room. That was nice. Okay, goblin. Oh boy. Worm. Oh, see how quickly it goes. Oh my Lord God. Well, we take the 11. And we defeat the worm. That still, we take, 14, 13, 12, 11. 4 points of damage from that, which is 20, 19, 18, 17. So let's find the 17, because I know it's here somewhere. And that was the worm. So now we're attacking the Minotaur. Which is to say, the Minotaur, because, well, we do have the weapon. Or, yeah, it's not... that doesn't seem right. I wish they had done that differently. But you have to use it for less than, so I do that. I still take 13 points of damage, which puts me at 4. Well, except, no, I have the weapon, so I'm still at 17. I lost my mind thoroughly. You see what it's like having ADHD? And then the goblin. That sucks now, because the weapon, I can only use it and not break it with this. We'll keep hold of this. Next. Oh, uh-oh. Because I should have done him first. But that's okay, because my weapon is still greater than the knight. And then we came down to the goblin. So let us actually go on to the next room of it. Oh, well, that is bad. Huh. I was an absolute knucklehead when I went and quote-unquote shuffled those into place. Oh, I am a debtor. I'm a debtor. Because I have to take this and equip it. Which means I have a 2-point weapon to go against a Black Knight. Well, that's 7 points of damage. So I'm down to 10. I know the 10 is here somewhere. Right? Right? It's here somewhere, isn't it? Did I see a 10 there? There we are. 10. I felt like I was losing my mind. Okay, we fight a werewolf. I think they just break. That doesn't seem right that I can use it. I think they just break. So I gotta check up on that somehow, because that confuses me. But still, we're gonna take that as a given that it was able to, well, still, that would have been 5, which would be 5, and then there's 4, which brings us down to, let's say, 1, and we'll go on to the next room. Still have to shuffle this little guy here, but then, of course, I do have that potion, so let's drink the potion, which brings me up to 8. Now, if I can find the 8, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Let's check the next room. This next death will be the final death of this run, I believe. And oh my gosh. Well, I have the magical staff that I have to equip, and then I've got that, which I can use. So that I take 12, 13, 2 points of damage. I say it breaks, because it doesn't seem right otherwise, which brings us down to 6. I'm gonna, and then a 5, which means I'm down to 1, and then I drink that, so I have 6. I'm actually surviving a lot better than I thought I was going to. I have been kicking off a lot faster than this before and already. Does that make sense? It didn't make sense to me. Oh, I am a debtor. 5 points is not going to help me, nor is the potion, because I hit 21. Well, I got to take the flail. But, so, 21 minus 5, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. And I got 6. Minus 10. Drink the potion. Minus 4. As you can see, the game Gamot runs really, really fast. It is enjoyable. If you just have a little bit of time, not much to do, and you don't want to think, Gamot is good. It runs fast, runs simple. And even though I have questions about the whole combat thing with the cards, that's a me thing. That's not the game thing. That's a me issue. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very good thing. Yay! Thumbs up for that.